everyone. Thanks for coming back to the BNS channel. I want to talk to you today about your list of 100 and what my thoughts are and how to do that and whatnot. If you're not 100% sure what the list of 100 is, let me explain. So in the direct sales industry, it's a pretty popular thing to create a list of 100 people that you know or are acquaintances with, to kind of start your warm lead market. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that you're going to think about people that you've been in touch with, maybe that you've spoken with, maybe that you your friends, your family, people that you work with, your kids, friends, parents, people that you would want to introduce your product or your services or your opportunity to. And basically, it's a list that will allow you to, excuse me for a moment while I pass this car. It allows you to create this warm market, and a warm market means people that they're not strangers. You might not know them very well, but they're not strangers. And so that's what's called a warm market. A warm market are people that you've talked to or said hi to or had a relationship of some sort with. Or cold market is what they call like cold calling, where you're calling strangers right out of the blue, or you're talking to strangers and they're not somebody that you've ever spoken to before. That's a cold market. So the list of 100 is not only a place for you to start your business from, it's also a place to go back to when you're having a slump, or your business has slowed down, or you're struggling to get parties, or whatever it is that you're doing. So here's my thoughts on the list of 100 though. I feel like it's a place that people kind of hang on to a little bit too tightly. A lot of people will make their list of 100 and not go outside of that, because what you're creating is a comfort zone, and that list of 100 is just that. It's your people, it's your circle, it's your acquaintances, friends, family. And if we don't go outside of that list, our business isn't going to expand. So, do I think that there's some value that can be held from a list of 100? Sure. It's a great place to start. Just don't get stuck there. That's the problem that arises a lot of times. And so what happens is you get stuck in this little rut of a business where you're not booking any parties, you don't seem to be getting any orders. And so what do? You go back to that list of 100 and you see, okay, who can I either talk to again, or who can I reach out to that I've not reached out to yet? Again, here lies in the problem that we get kind of stuck. And so what you need to add to your list of 100 is another list of 100 of people that you don't know. So how do you make a list of 100 of people that you don't know? You just use more of a broader range of descriptions for whatever it is or wherever those people are. So let me give you a little bit of advice, a little bit of an example. So our list of 100 originally probably started with friends, family, acquaintances, parents, co-workers, that sort of thing. Your list of 100 your warm list of 100 versus your cold list of 100. How's that? So your cold list of 100 would include things like people at the supermarket that I talk to, people at my church that I don't know, people at said insurance company, people at, you know, the doctor's office. I mean, some of those places could be a warm market, because if you've spoken to them because you go to the doctor's office, then that can't be counted for the cold. But if you're including doctor's offices that you don't attend, that you don't go to, that you don't have, you're not a patient of that office, then yes, that would belong to your cold 100. So it's a matter of really thinking outside the box and not getting stuck in that warm 100, because once you get stuck in that warm 100, it's really hard to get out of. So that's my suggestion, guys. And I wanted to make a quick video about this, because so often you hear, have you made your list of 100? Did you go back to your list of 100? Where is your list of 100? Have you spoken to everybody on your list of 100? And you know what? A lot of those are very valid points, but don't get stuck there. Because as I've heard, and you've probably heard me say this before, if Walmart had depended on only friends and family to purchase from their store, they would be out of business today. It's just how it is. So we have to market to brand new people. We have to reach out to people we don't know. And that is where it becomes very difficult for people. But if you can create yourself a little arsenal by creating a cold list of 100, right? And the difference between a warm list and a cold list is what? I wish I was in a classroom, because I love doing interactive questions like that. But a warm list of 100 are people that you know, have met, have been around. Your cold list of 100 are complete strangers, period. And I think you should have both. I think you should have both of those lists. And so then when people say to you, do you have a list of 100? You can say, yep, I got 2. And they won't understand what you mean until you explain it. Say, I have a warm list and I have a cold list. And I learned this from Edie. So I want that to be your challenge for this week, is to create yourself a warm list of 100 as well as a cold list of 100. And the cold list of 100, I bet, is going to be a lot easier for you to create than your warm list. And so that's the funny, ironic part about our business, is that it's so much easier to find people we don't know than it's to find people that we do know. So go make your lists and come back here and let me and comment on here and let me know how it's helped your business, and give it some time, right? You know, give it a good 6 months to go back and forth on that list and get out of your comfort zone and stop relying on your friends and family for your business, because that's not what they're for. It helps, but it's not what they're for. All right? Have an amazing day. Better yet, go make it an amazing day for somebody else. Bye, everyone.